Yeah, coming in hot, just like the fajita. I write what I live, my life in the speaker.
We're coming in hot. Welcome back to the SportsMax zone, and it's now time for one of my favorite segments. You guessed it right, it's time for Celebrity Knock. Celebrity Knock is a Friday feature where we invite influential persons in society, be they politicians, stars of media, traditional and social, athletes, or those from the entertainment industry, to speak about their careers. This week's guest is the current host of a weekly YouTube-based podcast, as well as a radio talk show that provides individuals with a platform to share opinions on many thought-provoking topics. Let's welcome the man also known as an avid track and field fan, Kareem Weathers, who goes by the social media moniker Bwoyatingz.
Yes.
Did I say it right?
Yes, you did. Bwoyatingz.
I've been working on my Jamaican accent.
Yeah, man. Yes, Bwoyatingz.
All right, so then it's fitting that I ask you, Bwoyatingz, why that name? How did you come up?
When I came up with the name Tings, it was like a term to motivate my friends, right? You know, Tings meaning that you have substance, you're great, you have things, or you look good, right? So
yeah.
Bwoyatingz, boy have substance, you know, Bwoyatingz, love it.
So what about the girl?
I mean, girl can be things too.
Girl are things,
yeah, man, yeah, love it.
So talk to me about, okay, so you started with the podcast, with YouTube, a bit about your journey, because you came to the light during the COVID-19 pandemic.
Yes.
I think that's when I started to see you on my Twitter, everywhere.
Yes.
So talk to me.
I was a party promoter like many years ago, and then I was going through a transitional phase, and in about 2020, right before the pandemic, I said that, hey, you know, it's time for a name change, time for a brand change. And then right in COVID and the inevitable of this whole pandemic, I want to really know what's really happening or what's going to happen, and a lot of us were going through, you know, mental breakdowns and things like that. I started to host some Instagram lives, just some fun, light, nothing structured. And then the one live that was really structured, like, sparked controversy all over social media. Everybody was talking about it. I mean, it was a bit sexual, you know,
yeah.
Right? And then I said to myself, hey, I'm going to do podcasting. I don't know nothing about podcast at that time. I don't know anything about media. I was a social media person, and I just said, you know what? I'm going to do something that is not being done here. The unconventional topics and the taboo topics, and to give the voiceless a voice. And that's exactly what I did, and I started 3 years ago. And it spun a radio show, firstly on New Start 93 FM, and I was there for 2 years. And then I am now at Nationwide for the past year with 2 radio shows.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
All right, you just referenced a podcast that had monumental impact.
Yes.
Would you identify that as the most triggering event that you have had in the social media that would have, you know, made an impact even outside of Jamaica, Caribbean and overseas?
I do think so, because media can be very traditional, right? And us as people, for me personally, I think that Jamaicans or people from the Caribbean were so diverse. Yes? And I kind of look at it like, I want to have conversations in the public that, you know, privately I would have had with my friends or with my family members, but it's still touching on topics, once again, as taboo as mental health.
Yes.
Or, you know, teenage pregnancy.
Cheating. I saw you talk about cheating.
I love to talk about relationships, right?
You do?
Know, cheating and things like that. But, you know, even as something as minute as dating, I just think that, you know, our culture don't really date. So
Jamaican ends. When I moved to Jamaica, I was like, what is this?
No, man, we don't really date here. So, you know, as something as small as that, it still opens the conversation now to say, hey, you know, it's okay to date, or, you know, it's okay not to be okay with your mental health, but what are the steps or the coping mechanisms that I may use, and I may bring in a psychologist or something like that. So it's a variety of different topics. You know, we start from sex, go all the way down to, once again, something as important as mental health.
Yeah. How has been the transition, though, to traditional media? Because at Nationwide, you are now in a formal broadcasting environment, which has different rules from social media. Do you feel restricted?
I can recall my first conversation with Mr. Cliff Hughes. To me, is one of the best broadcasters in Jamaica. And I remember him saying to me that, I want you to be yourself. Right? And I started there first with my night program, Bwoyatingz After Dark. And he said, listen, yes, it's radio, yes, there are restrictions, yes, there are certain things you can't say, but I want you to be yourself. So when I was transitioning from the night show to the daytime, I got the slot that Miss Kitty was on, 3 to 5 p.m., and that's a lot of responsibilities, yes. But once again, being diverse and just being dynamic as human beings, I can talk anything. I can talk about any topic under the sun. I'm confident in my delivery, confident in the way how I speak. So of course I can handle traditional media. It wasn't that hard. It's just to, tone down certain things sometimes.
So basically the show that you run, based on broadcasting standards of formal broadcasting, is it parental guidance?
I would say it depends on the topic. So definitely, if we're talking about something more sexual, there is a parental guidance. Say, hey, this discussion is for persons over the age of 18. But once again, it's not always the lewd topics. Like we cover every single thing, entertainment or just lifestyle.
We know that you're a big sports fan and a big track and field fan. We had this story breaking in the last 24 hours about Chris Taylor and the problems he's now facing based on what happened to him, a test that he should have done, which didn't quite get done. What is your view on that?
I was trying to do some reading on it this morning. Actually, I heard about it from up in the week, from before, the general public found out about it. It's very unfortunate because to me, he's a stellar performer, right? And he has such a bright future, and I was really looking forward in seeing him competing in the 400 meters, which we don't really have that much depth. So it's just an unfortunate thing, and I sure do hope that his team can appeal it. I'm not really sure how much ground is there to stand on, but I'm hoping that something positive can come out of it. I mean, to face a possible four-year ban at 23, you're missing the World Championships this year, you're missing Paris with the Olympics next year, and all these other championships to come back 4 years later. It's tough.
Yeah.
Very, very tough.
Lance mentioned track and field, and instantly I remembered because I actually forgot.
Jesus.
But thanks for that, Lance. Good looking out. I remember we had this massive conversation on the Zone. Ricardo, I don't know what's wrong with him sometimes.
Yes.
But he's always pushing me to race against people when he knows that I will lose.
Yes.
Whereas yet there was this social media sensation, Desireen, and I know you know what I'm talking about.
I definitely know.
Desireen ran this race, brilliant lady. We had her on the Zone, amazing. I don't know where Ricardo got the idea from to put me up against Desireen. But then I saw you responded and you were interested. So is it that's on?
Here's the thing, right? I love track and field. Love, but I'm not a runner. Yes? You guys might have seen a video of me falling over the bushes.
I think we have it.
Yeah, oh my God. Let me just say though, in my defense, the video that you guys are playing right now.
Oh, that's you?
Did you drink?
What's your defense? Go ahead, because I'm anxious to hear.
Yes, I was working out with my friend and one of the best trainers in Jamaica, Patrice J. White.
Oh yeah, I know.
Right? But she is a tough trainer, right? So before this day, we did legs, and my legs were oodles and noodles.
Yes.
So then we were walking up the hill with the tires and everything. I am burnt out. I'm so tired. Then she says, hey, run up the hill.
I know how she can be.
Listen, by the time she said run up the hill, as I started not even a millisecond, I knew that I was going to fall. And I was trying to catch back myself, and I said, you know what, get it together, but gravity.
But who recorded this?
Patrice? Of course it was Patrice.
She tends to do that.
Of course it was
with her clients. So where did you disappear to?
In the bushes.
Did she help you at least?
So did you hurt yourself?
Let me just say, right after this fall, I had to get back up and finish my workout 1 more hour after this. So yes, she didn't help any at all.
Are you still friends?
Of course we're still friends. Yeah, definitely still friends.
What about the reaction to that video?
It was everywhere. Like that video, I think also helped to propel my brand.
So are you telling me to fall down somewhere?
I mean, here's the thing. This was everywhere. A lot of people who may have not known about me. It was even on like media outlets all the way in Paris and India. So a lot of people kind of knew me because of this video. See? Yeah. I fell for a reason.
Yes.
Yeah, man. Definitely fell for a reason.
There will be no falling with me, I can guarantee you that. So, are we going to take a break and keep him with us? All right, so we're not taking any break. We're going straight to interactive. He's staying with us.
Okay, nice.
All right, so welcome back, and of course this is our interactive segment. We're keeping Bwoyatingz with us. I think he's a good fit, Lance. He's looking good on set with us.
Yes.
All right, so are we going to our SportsMax Zone class moments? You're going to help us choose. We have our class moments at the top.
Okay.
It's where we select, and I'm just telling you in case you're live when we're on.
Okay.
We have to select a winner. It's the top moment that you see from the videos.
Okay.
All right?
No problem.
Let's
no
go.
Problem.
Tata IPL 2023 should forever be remembered as the season of Shubman Gill. There's a third 100 this season in Tata IPL, and the curtain call once again from a phenom of the game. Wonderful, wonderful 100. Memorable, absolutely delightful to watch. Everybody standing up and applauding. It doesn't matter whether you're a Mumbai Indian supporter or not. This is something to cherish.
How about you also in the book? Here they go again, Humberland. Moving with a bit more purpose. Substitute Sharp. Sharp. Oh, what a goal! What a goal from Roshane Sharp, coming on as a substitute, and he's given Humberland the lead. Anthony Bennett unmoved.
Despite conceding the goal, I'm pretty sure that expression will change. It has changed, but lovely attempt here. We talk about the inverted striker cutting in from the outside and looking to let fly. Cut in from the left side on the right foot to the far post. That's a beautiful strike.
Davis looking to help. Shot clock at 4. Jokic has to put it up. Falling away, puts it up. Bang! Nikola Jokic knocks it down. His foot was on the line. A two-pointer. What a shot. They're going to look at this to make sure. That looks like he's behind the line. Yep. They counted it as a 2. That's a tough shot. How about that?
I mean, he's
made cock behind his head like that.
he made the one in what, game 2?
Yep.
Same thing.
This is a cracker. He realises it really early, Parnell, that he can't get there with one hand, 2 hands, so he's got to go with the one. Look at that, yeah, gets the elevation. Oh, that's brilliant stuff.
Everybody knows I love cricket. Wayne Parnell for me. Like, I didn't even have to think again.
Really?
What about you?
I am a track and field fan, and then it's basketball after. As a Lakers fan, I really wanted them to win, but the sweep though, come on, yeah.
Class.
Impressive.
I would take Gill.
Yeah.
So we all have different picks.
Yeah.
So who's the winner?
I would say, yeah.
No, the proliferation of hundreds coming from Shubman Gill at the moment in IPL is phenomenal.
So that's a class moment.
Yeah, that's my class moment.
Producer.
For me, Denver has never made a playoff finals before.
So that's a moment.
This is your first time, and you're beating Lakers, right? With a LeBron James, who is arguably maybe the best player right now in the league. Definitely.
Can I just say that I don't have a deep explanation? I just think that was like a brilliant catch.
I mean, it was.
It was a good catch.
The producer can pick.
He wasn't too deep in the cover, which means that he would have had to react quickly. But
Okay, so yeah, Jokic wins. We're giving you the chance today because you're the guest, but normally we fight over who wins.
Well, thank you so much. Thank you.
All right, so with the time that we have left, you know, I think we could talk about his track and field favorites because I wanted to ask him in Jamaica. I wanted to ask him about his favorite female track and field. Do you want to do that, or will that be trending?
Currently, right now,
yeah,
my favorite. All right, Shelly Fraser-Pryce.
That's mine too.
Is the GOAT for me, the greatest sprinter of all time. Not female sprinter, greatest sprinter of all time. Ahead of Bolt, only because of the longevity. Like she's been doing it from 2008. Her medals match. Yes, I do understand. Usain Bolt is a phenomenal athlete, but just because of longevity, 5-time world champion. It
did it after a baby.
Really, after a baby, at her age, still dominating. But in addition to her, I would then say Shericka Jackson.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely Shericka Jackson.
Yeah, Shericka is a top girl.
And it's her time.
But you were right about Shelly Ann's longevity, because I was making the point when she won the Laureus Award recently that at 36 years old, she's winning an award 6 years after Usain Bolt's retirement, when both of them exploded in 2008 as Beijing superstars in 2008. Bolt at 20, and I think Shelly was 21, but they were very young, and so 2008 would have been the breakout year for both of them. And here comes Bolt retiring in 2017, and in 2023, 6 years after Bolt's retirement and enjoying his life, Shelly Ann is still there and winning a Laureus Award, which Bolt had won many times before. But you know, I think that said a lot about her longevity, and it just puts into context the outstanding achievements of Shelly Ann Fraser-Pryce.
Yeah, and I just think she's a people person. I like personalities.
She is. And she's good for the sport.
Yeah.
She's great for the sport. She's marketable. She's relatable. And, you know, once again, you're running your best times now. How many years into your career at this age? 10-6 is no joke. Consistently, consecutively. Hands down, to me, the best track athlete of all time. To me.
I'm not going to argue with you at all.
Yeah, me neither. Well, it has been a pleasure having you on the SportsMax Zone. Of course, I look forward to seeing you trending some more. Maybe not in that way.
Definitely not.
And, you know, we want to thank you so much for taking the time. I know you had to rush off of work.
Trust man, thank you so much for having me here. It's a pleasure. And I should be back sometime soon again.
Great.
Yes.
All right, viewers. Well, that's it from us for this week. Of course, I'm wishing you a very beautiful weekend. Don't miss all the content we have on the channel, and we'll be back on Monday with you. Same time, same place. Have a good weekend.
Yeah, coming in hot, just like the fajita. I write what I live, my life in the speaker.